Hey guys, Jake Homanix from ATXDAO here. Today I'm going to show you how you can deploy a reputation smart contract and have a web interface to interact with it in about 5 minutes or so. So you can follow along at github.com/atxdao/reputation and roles monorepo. And if we scroll down, we can find the README. And we're going to follow the quick start guide here. So first, to begin, we're going to clone the repository. I'm going to just cd into my documents and run the clone command. And then I'm going to cd into reputation and roles and run yarn install. Give it a second to do what it needs to do. Great. Next, we're going to clone the environment example variables. So let's cd into packages, Foundry, and just type cp.env.example space .env. Great. Okay. Let's head back to the root repository of the project. And on our first terminal, this one will work right here. Let's run the command yarn chain to run a local Ethereum node that I believe is simulated. So we can see here listening on that port. That means it's working. Great. On a second terminal, let's run yarn start. We can see it's running at localhost 3000 and it's ready. So let's go to our browser and visit that web page. And so while it's doing that, I'm going to do one thing that is optional and just going to make it a bit easier for me. I'm going to open this project in Visual Studio Code. Because we'll need to edit a file here shortly. But if we return to the website, we can see here that we haven't deployed any smart contracts yet. That makes sense. Head over to the README to find out how. So fortunately, if you're watching this video, we've been following along already. And there's a lot going on here. Don't worry too much about all of it. Just focus in the top right corner here currently. So you won't have a wallet there. You'll see this connect wallet button. So let's go ahead and click on that. Click on burner wallet. And let's copy the address that it gives us. So this is a burner wallet. It is used only for localhost testing. And you get that through using this website. Okay, so we copied that. And now the next step here, if we're following along, is we need to copy the wallet address and then we need to return to our code editor and navigate to, I'll just show you all that, and replace a value. So if we go back to Visual Studio Code, we open up Packages, Foundry, and we go into Script, deploy demo.s.sol. And if we go here, and we replace this variable with that burner wallet that you will see, it doesn't change for me since that's the exact same wallet. So nothing will change on my end. Don't worry about these errors here. That's totally fine. So I'm just going to operate within Visual Studio Code from here on out. So what I'm going to do is open up a new terminal. I'm going to run yarn deploy demo. And what it's going to do is it's going to download some Foundry dependencies and then deploy our smart contracts to the local Ethereum network. Great. We can see that it's run the transactions. And just for sanity's sake, we're going to close out and reopen that file. And we see those errors disappear because it downloaded the dependencies. Okay, let's return to our browser and see the magic. We go back here. Aha, great. We can see that we have it's loading our reputation tokens. We can see that we've already minted some to our wallet. We've created some tokens. We've gave it some values. We can see the contract address and we can see its unique properties. And we're rendering all of those components individually. And then we see here, we can add a little more pizzazz to it and have a single card component. Or if we're messing with multiple tokens, we have a multi-card component. And then we can kind of customize all of these components to however we want, add or remove whatever information we think is appropriate for these widgets or cards. So there you go. Hopefully it's been around 5 minutes. I think it has. You've been able to follow along and get to this point. So yeah, feel free to look around and mess around with things. I'm hoping to get more tutorials and documentation surrounding this project. One final thing to show is if we switch over to this debug contracts tab, we can kind of see a lot of the nitty-gritty details, and we have the ability to read the smart contract and an ability to, we already passed it, sorry, an ability to write to the smart contract as well using this burner wallet. So you can see there's a lot of extra roles here. Dig into the code for the deploy script. Basically what we're doing is we're giving this burner wallet all these roles, and we're doing a bit of extra steps for the demo's sake. So yeah, please let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.